Hi Aquarius, welcome to Higher Source Tarot for a tarot reading for all Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thanks to everybody for all the support. I can't even tell you how much I appreciate y'all. And if you're new here, welcome. I post new readings on Friday, then again on Monday. Fridays are always a general reading, so today's reading will hit on all areas of life. Mondays are a different style every week. You're just going to have to come back to see what that's all about. I'm not offering personal readings yet, but when I do, I will make an announcement on the channel with the information needed to access those. And if you like tarot and you like the channel, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to Higher Source Tarot. What advice do you have for Aquarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What does Aquarius need to know, please, for the best and highest good of all involved with Aquarius? Messages for Aquarius, please. All right. We will start here with the tarot, then we'll have the angel answers. You've got the Queen of Pentacles. Let's see here. Judgment, the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, the Four of Swords, and Temperance. This is a very beautiful reading with two archangels. We've got Aries and Sagittarius here. We've got water, earth, air. All right, so I do see things as you've got a wonderful relationship here with this Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. Even if it's a job, it's like whatever you're going to be going towards is a match. That's what I feel like they're telling you. I love this though too. I mean, we could pull in the Archangel Gabriel too on this, but I just feel like this is a time of great healing, a time of feeling love, a time of feeling like everything is working out for you. Everything is right on track. This is being in flow. It's like being in the time, like I get this feeling of somebody getting into their car and just sitting there for a brief moment and feeling how full your heart feels. It's this, okay? And I just get that feeling of that loving feeling where your heart almost hurts, like when you have a new kitten or a baby or a puppy and you just look at this beautiful being and you go, my God, is this great? Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So for whoever that is, you sure are entering a beautiful time, a time of feeling loved and supported, secure. And you know what? This is part of the deal. This is why. Now, this also could be a partner you're attracting. It doesn't matter male or female, and the tarot is genderless, but it's somebody who is a true life partner. The Queen of Pentacles brings stability to all areas of your life. So even if it's a job, you're going to say you'll look back at this period and say that was the best job I've ever had. Now, for some, if you're saying, no, I hate my job, this sucks, it's time to start looking then, because with this, it's saying it's out there. You've got a match and it brings in money. This is a time of abundance, of prosperity. And if you're taking on something new in terms of a job, you've got great teamwork and collaboration. Even if it's through an app, I feel like it works effortlessly. It's like it's easy. There's not a bunch of like, oh, I got to install this damn thing. I've got to email the company. This doesn't, that sort of stuff. No, this is like, God, this is easier than I thought it would be. I wish I would have done this a long time ago. It's amazing. I can't believe how much I'm getting paid for this. It's that kind of energy. Now, for some of you too, with the Three of Pentacles being here, if you're doing something to your home, it's like you get all the right people involved. You walk into the right, store to get little touches or things, knickknacks, whatever it is, pillows, it doesn't matter. You go into the right place and find the right people. If you're building a house though too, this is where things move forward easily. It's wonderful. There's not big setbacks here, aggravations or delays. And it's like you'll feel good about it at the end. Anything you're engaging in here in terms of something that requires a process, at the end of it, you're going to feel great. Okay. It's really seeing it through and feeling like that was a wonderful investment. So the Judgment card shows up here, and it's really truly a time of release. It's a time of realizations, getting new perspectives, but it's also to a renewal. So I do feel like as you move forward in this energy of judgment, it's freedom. And so if there's been anything that has held you back, like if you have had a difficult period with home building or some type of a project with your house, I do feel like things are going to move forward. You're going to have new resources coming in. And if it is a job too, here's your offer. All right, here's the turning point when you say, oh my God, I didn't realize how miserable I was at that other job until I got here, until I came here. It's an upliftment. And so it's a time of review though too, where you may even look through some of your own patterns, but I feel like it brings you a newfound sense of yourself, of a feeling of, to some extent, like control and management over your own life, where you really see where you can make decisions that are going to drive your life. So with Judgment, I mean, it's like standing at the gates of heaven. That's what it represents. And it's a time of review, of looking at their behavior, who should get in and who shouldn't. Now, it appears in the crowd, they've all gotten in, right, by their reaction, like, oh, good, you're here to blow the horn of ascension. You're letting us in, thank God. So for some of you, in a more metaphorical sense, if it is a decision that you feel like it's been hanging in the balance and your reaction is going to be, oh God, thank God, finally, that's what they're trying to tell you. They're affirming that. So with this Three of Pentacles here, the Three of Pentacles is teamwork. Like I mentioned, it's great collaborative efforts. But it can be new doors opening too for you. Threes are wonderful cards of multiplication and growth. And if it is a job, you're going to find that you get a lot of respect there. People listen to your ideas and they want to work with you. And so you're not going to feel dumped on here. You're not going to feel like you're carrying a lot of other people's work or compensating for lack, compensating for whether it's lack of employees, lack of talent, whatever it is. It's like you've got enough here. There's enough here to work with and enough here to move things forward. It's also long-term, though, in terms of relationships. So getting back to that, I do feel like you're attracting somebody here and they're not only loving, it's a real relationship built on love, but it's somebody who does want to commit. They want to have a deeper commitment with you. And I feel like their behavior matches that. This is not somebody where you're going to find them on some dating app and go, what the hell is this about? You know, they're not doing things like, you know, loving every person's Instagram post or whatever social media post that draws so much attention to themselves. Like, why are you doing that? There's no sense of jealousy or any threatening energy anywhere. There's no mistrust is what I'm getting at. So this is a perfect match. And it's somebody too who understands you. They understand your needs in a relationship. And I feel like they intuitively match you. And so with this energy of the Two of Cups, you might find that you can talk to this person for hours, well into the night, you know, where you're like, oh my God, we've got to go to, or you're texting or something, we've got to go to work in 2 hours, you know, that sort of thing. So you might have to watch out for that. Being so head over heels, we can sometimes lose track of our day-to-day grind. That I got to get up and be at a board meeting is what I just heard. I don't know why they'd have a board meeting, but anyway, with the Emperor here, this is also too a time of discipline. So like we were saying earlier, if you have some kind of a project or something, you may have an Emperor who gets assigned to it, which actually would be great because this is definitely playing by the rules. There's no cutting corners here. This is like done by the book. It's textbook. And so I do keep hearing that too. So for some of you, if you do anything with like diagnosing, you know, something diagnostic, I do hear textbook. So there might be things that you look at and it's your own skill set where you can identify it. And I keep hearing that thing. So it might be something where you're in your own job going, well, this was textbook for whatever it is that you do as a job. But with this too, I mentioned before in terms of a partnership, you have somebody that's here to run the distance. Now, he's very logical energy, but you notice that little trickle in the back turns into this pool of consciousness. So I do feel like they're telling you to kind of measure logic with that idea that you're a divine being. And if you do have somebody that's a bit under your skin, if it's something at work, trying to keep that in mind, like a soul doesn't get mad at another soul. The soul doesn't say, oh, I can't stand that other soul. They're so aggravating. You know, they just see it as like there's an essence, and whoever that is, that might be pushing your buttons a little bit. And I don't feel like they're doing it like intentionally. It's not somebody who pushes the button and then holds that damn button down. I feel like it's somebody who just kind of is incompetent. So Either way, though, things are going to get better. Now, this Nine of Cups brings in wish fulfillment. It is a delightful energy. So especially with a relationship, I feel like you've got it all, this Nine of Cups kind of swirling around you. It is a sense of pride and accomplishment too, though. So those of you that are doing something to your home, you're going to love it. You're going to love the outcome with the Nine of Cups, where everything's just so, and people say, who did all that? You know, who did this, or who built this, or whatever it is. And you're going to be able to say, I love it too. And so this Nine of Cups brings in fulfillment, it brings in joy, and it brings in a sense of connection. So I do feel like whatever you're doing, a part of it is because it's connected to your heart space. Even if it's something material, it's connected to really the essence of who you are. So the Four of Swords comes on in. Oh dear. Now this I like because it really does restore some balance. It allows your mind to be clear and free, and it allows you to, if you are busy with something like overseeing some sort of a project, it allows you that space to take at least some breaks. So it's not just go, 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 human doing. We've still got that time for being. And so with the energy too with this, if you are into something like a breakup, there's been a break. I think I mentioned in the very beginning, you've got great cards to bring it back together. This Temperance energy, it will heal. This will bring in so much healing into a situation. There's a softness, there's a gentleness, there's an approachability here. So those of you that are feeling like, is there a second chance here? It's time to talk when we see Temperance. And so with this overall, though, it is a time when you're going to feel like things just seem to go forward. They're straightforward, they're easy, you're in flow, and you're part of this universal source. You've got a new beginning here. And it's guided. It's guided by heaven, by angels' wings. And I don't want to go too religious, but because of the wings here, I was going to say heaven sent. But again, I mean, I'm a bit of a metaphysical person, so I get it when people are like, well, I don't believe in an off-planet man. I get you, and I agree with that. But anyway, okay, let's see here. What else Aquarius needs to know? Guidance for Aquarius. Look for a sign. Your angels are communicating with you. Two of them showed up here. It's up to you. So those of you, you're going to be the decision maker. Be assertive, they say. So take some action. You've got within the next few weeks, and we've got a yes. Good things are on the way for you, Aquarius. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.